As expected of Atlus, there are a lot of aspects of the brand new Persona 5 trailer that need analyzing. Keep in mind that while some of this will be fact, other aspects will be stipulation based off what's seen in the shots. At the end, I have a theory I have going on that could be, absolutely off the rocker, but, I'll let you be the judge of that. How about that? Alright, let's dive right into this trailer. Due to this rogue-like genre going on in this game, the main character does some good old-fashioned sneaking around before getting potentially caught. Well, that's all fine and dandy. It isn't until the intro credits that something truly stands out. After the main character is shown, you'll see Ann, and then you'll see this Foxy character. This character appears to be wearing a fox mask and has a tail. She looks too humanoid to be Morgana, the cat character. So, who is it? The next stop on this ride will be this game's version of the Velvet Room. In front of Igor, there are two children who appear to be twins of some sort, wearing the Velvet Room attendant uniforms. The children can be separated by the fact that the one on the left has her hair in the braid and the one on the right has her hair in a bun. You'll see the main character's persona bust out of the ground with wings and horns, and soon after you'll see various Persona 5 logos. The black line that breaks up the letters is actually the cat character, Morgana. Due to the fact that Persona games have a recent history of starting on trains, you gotta have the main character on a train. There are a few things you should focus your eyes on here. In the top left corner of the screen, you'll see the date and weather icons, which we've become familiar with recently. In the trailer, the main character is also overprotective of the bag he's holding. We'll get to that soon. The next scene has the main character walking through the underground mall. Look closely at his bag. Yeah, You'll see a cat's head popping out of the back. While we'll see this again later, this seems to be the reason he's protecting the bag so much. Well, it has a live animal in it. In the classroom, I can only assume the teacher will lecture you and you'll have to answer based off the context clues. But always remember, popularity leads to intimacy. Is he tired because he's been out, teeving all night? Who knows? In the next shot, the four revealed characters are all hanging out. The cat that the main character walks around with is actually Morgana. In some unexplained way, the cat transforms. And for this reason, I think that's why the cat is out of the bag here. Then there's the shot of the lounge or cafe area. The four characters are all chilling with the cat in its humanoid Morgana form. True to the roguish actions, it appears that the crew is planning some sort of heist here. I only bring up this next screenshot because it interests me. While Ann is spinning, if you stop the video sporadically or slow it down, you can see that she is grabbing her ankle like an ice skater would to spin. Perhaps this means that Ann has some sort of ice skating background, or it's just, completely random for visual in the trailer. I don't know. But then again, if you look around, you can see that it's raining, so maybe the street's just slippery, but that's some lack of traction. The cat that the main character has been carrying around walks across the screen, walks off the screen, and then Morgana comes on screen. Sort of like a Clark Kent and Superman thing going on. That is just a minor part of this clip though. You have to watch certain frames for the spam of Latin words. Luxurious is clear. 6 of the other Latin words are the other of the 7 deadly sins. The other 2 Latin words are cavum, which means cavity or hollow. Iridum means nothingness, worthlessness, or vanity. Could these have replaced the tarot cards? Here is a shot of the menu. You'll see skills, items, equip, persona, cooperation, missions, and system. Cooperation will be probably North America's version of social links. Don't look at me! Under equip, the character has weapons and guns separately. It appears that characters will have a melee and ranged weapon. There are also protector, accessory, and clothes options. I'm going to assume protector is armor and clothes is appearance. This whole picture screams Pulp Fiction to me. That or Boondock Saints. In the dungeon, the shadows appear to be stationary and scattered across the level. This could be just an intro dungeon though. There's also a sun icon in the corner, which means it's either sunny out or that the dungeon is being run during the day, which is interesting. I can't tell if the main character is platforming on the chandeliers or just pressing a button to auto jump across. Regardless, I've never seen a Persona dungeon look so good before. Then, there's this whole stealth or cover-based section. The main character is alone here, so I'm not sure if it's a one-time deal or a regular practice in the game. Note though, when he dashes from side to side, he becomes a shadow for a split moment. I have no idea what is actually going on here, but I love it. Besides the pure beauty of the menus, note that the cat is in the bag here. This could mean that the cat is in the bag in any other scene you see the main character holding it. If you remember on the train, he's very protective of this bag. Also, the nurse's name is Takimi Tae. This shot could be the whole party if the cat is in the bag. This clip shows possibly Sundere characteristics from An, even though her all-in attack has her winking and biting her tongue, showing a more silly personality. If you notice in the scene where the roof is falling, the cat is the same one that was in the main character's bag earlier. Also, take note that the three characters in their battle attire, but Morgana isn't, sounds like they're one and the same to me. The jail the main character is in here is actually the Velvet Room. The color scheme and the outfits of the jailers reveal that they are attendants. Did these children have eye patches on before? Is that a thing? You could practically hear the Velvet Room song playing behind Igor's voice. The next segment shows off the combat and what the battle garb will look like. I love that they are still using the same persona models. This may be a stretch, but every character has max SP. An has 60 and Morgana has 54, which could possibly mean they are more of your mage characters than the main character in Ryoji. The all-in attack looks phenomenal and is very anime-like. Why are they fighting personas and not shadows though? The enemies are definitely Sandman and Pyrojack. Fun note though, the explosions from the main character's gunshots are actually masks. The ending possibly alludes to characters being able to wear their personas/shadows, or that they are somehow transforming. Note that the main character has yellow eyes here, which traditionally are the eyes of shadow characters. What if you don't use personas in this game, but use shadows? What if you're against the personas? Is this all part of some sort of anti-hero scheme? Are you the good guys? Could Persona 5 be taking a more traditional Persona route where you have to capture or deal with demons instead of just gaining personas? Very interesting. Could it be that you actually use the 7 deadly sins as the arcana in this game and not the traditional tarot cards? Also, Igor does have you in jail instead of being on more friendly terms. Maybe you're an unplanned wild card. There's a lot of possibilities and they're all very, very interesting to me. Lastly, whenever the footage shows a date, it's always April 11th, which means that most likely every event in this trailer occurred on a single game day. Weather also swaps from sunny to stormy throughout. There is a possibility that this could all just be a stand-in image, which makes this theory crafting moot anyways. What's the fun in that though? We don't know. Thanks for going on this ride with me. This has been Andrew with GameZone. Let's keep the discussion going on in the comment area. Thank you for watching.